Shooter ready?
Well, how's everybody doing?
Engage.
So, this is just a quick video of some kind of practice that myself and my partner in crime, Caleb, took part in this past Sunday. And I just quickly want to say what he's doing here. He's engaging a 4-inch target at 75 yards for 5 shots. And off a strap that's suspended off one of the steps of the ladder. And so the position's rather unstable, and took some getting used to. I had practiced this kind of in my basement all this week and got, I think, pretty good at it. Now he's transitioning to a target at 50 yards that's actually quite small at 2.5 inches. And I'll just say also that I'm like the worst hit caller ever. I'm actually really focusing on what he's doing, so I only really called half his hits. We ran through this each, I would say, something like 10 times we ran through this and tried different techniques and that sort of thing. And I had come into this really, I think pretty prepared for the sitting position, because I acknowledge this from other times I've tried this position. That's something I need a lot of work at. So I like to think that I actually did pretty good on the sitting. Although one thing that happened, because like when you practice, you have a lot to reflect on and focus on. And both of us were struggling to improve on our hits course or run after run. And so I think I averaged 7 or 8 pretty much all my runs. And then right at the end, I did 9 out of 10
I was counting.
hits.
I think you were at 9.
And so I was pretty pleased with that. I think his was similar score. So I'm coming up here, and you can see that my run compared to his, like my position is different than he chose to use. He's a much better in certain positions than I am. And so I kind of adopted a hybrid position that I got used to practicing at home.
Shooter ready?
And I'll throw in right here, like this is the morning session, and I'll have another video of the afternoon session. This was a full day of shooting for me, which is unusual, but I'm just trying to take advantage of as much practice as possible.
Okay, stand by.
Also, the rifle, if you watch my hand position and all that, I'm using the homemade barricade stop right now and settling in. And I have absolutely no trouble with this position, and this kind of crouching, squatting position. Elbow on my knee. I found it quite stable, actually. Thumb rest performing beautifully. The rifle was flawless. I had 0 failures to fire, extract, eject, feed, anything. And I probably put 500 rounds through this rifle yesterday. Absolutely flawless. So then I transitioned to seated and get myself into position. And one thing I played with throughout the day was when I adopted the seating position, I'm quite hunched over, and I played around with at what level I was balancing the rifle. There's a certain sweet spot for me. And I'm lowering the rifle each time to kind of reduce fatigue. This was several sessions in, so just playing around with different things to see what worked. Some work better than others, but like I said, I would say my average is 8 for the most part, and like right at the end I did get 9 out of 10 hits, so I think that was pretty good. I was happy with the progress. Definitely sitting something I need to work on. I don't think I ever got less than 3 hits out of 5. Honestly.
Couldn't tell if that last one.
So lots of things to take away from that I have to work on, but overall, pretty pleased.
I don't know, what was that, 7 hits?
I know it's going to be a challenge.
I think 8.
Match day, because things are different sometimes. That's
tough, man. Zoning up for a second.
Yeah, right. So. And then this is kind of one that I actually didn't even film myself doing this. I just filmed Caleb doing it because he's much better at this than I am. I struggled with this. I have trouble with the prone and transitioning. So he seems to be a natural at this one, and he actually enjoyed this one, and I was the opposite. I enjoyed the previous. He did not, and he liked this one, and I did not. So I didn't bother filming myself, but he pretty much breezed through it. And we're only using 1 milk crate, and there should be 3 if I recall. And so the milk crate is, you're engaging a 3-inch target at 100 yards, and from the milk crate, from the top of the milk crate, and then you transition to prone, and you go all the way back to 25 yards and a 1-inch target. And so there's a lot going on there, especially with parallax. There's a lot of things to adjust, and it's more challenging than it sounds like at 25 yards. I think I got more hits at 100 yards than 25, just because of the parallax difference and shooter error on my part. But anyway, just a quick vid from the practice session. We did several of these courses, ran through, and it was a total success. Really appreciate Caleb coming out with me, and thanks a lot, man. And I want to thank everybody for watching. Any comments or questions, leave them below. And I'll catch you at the second video from this day. But anyway, thanks a lot for watching.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
I understand for some people it's just first instinct to be an asshole, but you can try to do something different. You can try something else.
Right?
No, what do you do? You just shrug shit and let it go, and single. So it's like when people shake you and force you to spill coffee all over yourself. It's just going fucking people, man.
Absolute asshole.
Like that, and just getting on with your day. Yeah, exactly. What's wrong with people?
Nicely done.